it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Rico down 15 yards. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it. It on 4th down, 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Stroud. And this throw incomplete. Over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back to throw. Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's caught again by Schultz. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Been a very strong performance. Both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
To throw, it's Rodgers. His throw caught at about the 5. And they couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, partner, nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Yeah, that's a nice play design right there. He's going to fake the give, then roll out, and he lets his back leak out toward the pylon. And how about the throw? Right where he needed it to be for him to catch it in stride, he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Alex Highsmith. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Stroud. This one swung out to Montgomery.
Stroud's pass.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
32, David Montgomery. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Stroud.
Hard throw, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
On the quick, right?
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now, no reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
And quickly, they get to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And this one too low.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, un VIP. Ey, saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, ey, que sonrían las que ya le... Un VIP, un VIP. Ey, saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, las Patricia, las Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llamaba Talía. Tengo una colombiana María. Y una mexicana que ni yo sabía. Otra en San Antonio que me quiere todavía. Y las de PR que toditas son mías. Una dominicana que juega bombón. Uva bombón. La de Barcelona que vino en avión. Y dice que mi dejo que jueguen con mi corazón. Quisiera mudarme con todas por la mansión. El día que me case te envío la invitación, muchacho, deja eso. Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo una, mañana otra. Ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Ey, muchas novias, hoy tengo una, mañana otra. Titi me preguntó.
Muchacho, ¿y para qué tú quieres tanta novia?
Me la voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarle un selfie. Say cheese, ey. Que sonrían las que ya le... Un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarle un selfie. Say cheese, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí.
Oye, muchacho, el diablo azaroso. Suéltese más vivir que tú tienes en la calle. Búscate una mujer seria para ti. Muchacho, el diablo.
Yo quisiera enamorarme, pero no puedo. Yo quisiera enamorarme, pero no puedo.
That's the team we're gonna cheer. EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Oh, nice move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
Remember when he was an absolute all-pro in this league, trying to return to that form. Has now played a full season since 2020, only 5 touchdowns in 7 games played last season. He expects to get back to the top of the mountain this year with the Browns.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan
Sampson, 78 yards. And the Browns need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
When he's on the field for the Bengals, they believe they can beat anyone. Unfortunately, last season was the 3rd one they've had cut short from injury. Overall, though, when Joe Burrow's on the field, the Bengals believe.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A first carry now for Chase Brown.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow looking to pass.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he's got this down to the 35.
4 yards.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's one they certainly wish they had back, a loss of 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati.
Fielded just inside the 30. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Bengals offense heading back out. And there you see offensive coordinator Dan Pitcher. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Well, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
A tackle made by Boye Mafe. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Watson. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Again, it's Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. We're standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, hey, I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, hey, I'm those boys yelling, bring them out,
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 29-yard line.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Outright, it's Yosivas. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And out across midfield down to the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. First down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Jamar Chase is so good. Oftentimes you feel like you almost take it for granted because you expect 1,000 yards or more each and every season, and that's exactly what he's done since he became a Bengal.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Burrow will throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, it's Burrow. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And quickly, they get to the line.
3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
McPherson's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. They don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Give up the middle, Jenkins.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll go on the ground. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Here's Jones on the return. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now it's Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Burrow looking to pass. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Here's Burrow. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
To the air again, Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he fires one incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Bengals first down.
Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown from 4 yards out. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And McPherson on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
McPherson
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught left side by Judy. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Up the middle they go. Sampson trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Here's 3rd down and 5.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Watson.
He'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
Here's Watson.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Boye Mafe in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Watson.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
4 yards. And it's 4th down.
To throw, Watson.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here we go with Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So now it's Watson and the Browns. Down by 16. 70 seconds remaining. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Now Watson. That's to the second-year tight end, Harold Fannin.
Complete to Harold Fannin. A gain of 12. And the Browns.
Watson to throw. Right back to Fannin. He's got another one. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Browns.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Here's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line.
First down, Cleveland.
And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10. Now Watson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One last throw here for Watson. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Thank you.